Whoa, it's good to be back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. It has been a long time. It's the last time I've been here, almost a year. A lot of things have happened. I was involved with shooting my short film. After I wrote it, producing, shooting the short film, and that's, I think, was when the last video came out, the last review, and then just editing and the whole process of after core editing, waiting for the sound, the music, the score, the color correction, and then I started to submit it. I am still submitting it to film festivals, and then a bunch of changes in my personal life have happened over the last 6 months. So now that everything is again calm and steady, I will continue to do the review. So today's review is a great movie that you can, as soon as you start to watch it, you can identify already who is the creator, the author of the movie. I'm speaking about Nightmare Alley by the one and only, the great Guillermo Del Toro. I'm just having my phone here as a reminder of information that I want to tell you. Since I'm not running on script, I just kind of have an idea what I want to tell about this movie, and I just run on free-flowing energy and improvisation. So it's written by Kim Morgan and Guillermo Del Toro, directed by Guillermo Del Toro, produced by Bradley Cooper, who's also the main character, and J. Miles Dale, director obviously by Guillermo Del Toro. Kate Blanchett is one of the main actors, together with Toni Collette, Willem Dafoe, great roles. Richard Jenkins, who portrays the wealthy guy in a very splendid way. Rooney Mara, Ron Perlman, which we saw in Hellboy, again by Guillermo del Toro. Mary Steenburgen, David Strathairn, and Holden McCulley. Just as the main cast I'm reading off Apple TV, iTunes. So Bradley Cooper is also, like I said, one of the producers, and from what I saw from some interviews online, it was a great collaboration between Bradley Cooper and Guillermo del Toro, just because of Bradley Cooper not being himself just an actor but also a director. He directed. So the communication between both of them was very nice and fluent. The movie, it's what particularly hit me. It's the tone, and I know that Guillermo del Toro works a lot on the tone, the mood, the colors, and is very meticulous on how he wants to communicate his story using colors, tone, the mood that a certain set or place will give to the viewers. And from what I know, they used lighting. So from the cinematography wise, from the cinematography point, they use lighting like in a black and white movie, and you can see it. It's different. It's very different than a, let's call it, traditional movie. It's just, and also the coloring, the tone of the colors, are very unique. It's transporting you immediately back in time, like beginning of the 1900s, somewhere along there. You're transported directly to this world. It's very beautiful how they achieved this. The movie is actually divided into two main parts, which is the part where the movie starts at the carnival. They call it carnival, which featured a lot of shows and magic tricks and all this kind of sort of things. And then the second part of the movie, which happens a bit earlier than the midpoint, is it's all played in the city. And one great thing that you see from Bradley Cooper's character, it's the change from the first part when he's living and working for the carnival, as opposed to then when he moves to the city. And the moving to the city, it's also he becomes successful in what he does. He's a mentalist, so he does magic tricks, and he's making a lot of money, and you really can see the change in his behavior, how he carries himself around as opposed to before, how he deals with people. He's secure of what he does, what he knows. It's really going hand in hand between these two kind of worlds. You see also, it's not just the world who changes, but also the character. And it's just a classic story of a normal guy that discovers something, receives something. In this case, he gets in contact with this circus world, and then he learns something. He decides to not stay together with the other people, but to go his own way, become successful, almost overdoes what he knows, which is causing him trouble, and then ultimately he falls down, and at the end he has to kind of pick himself up. So like at the three-fourth of the movie, where you have the typical all is lost moment, he loses really everything. He loses his girlfriend, fiancée. He loses his big job opportunity with the character of Richard Jenkins. And ironically, he becomes what at the end he becomes. We don't get to see directly this, but we see where everything is leading. He becomes in the circus, not in the same circus he was working in the beginning, but in another one of the character that he saw and impressed him very much, because he was thinking, how can someone fall so low, and also how can someone else make money out of someone that's very miserable, and he finds himself at the same place. So it's really interesting to see the whole up and downs of the movie, the big one. So he raises and then he falls, but also obviously in every scene we know this there's kind of conflict. I also like very much the character of Cate Blanchett, which is she's an analyst, psychologist, and you get to see that it seems that Bradley Cooper and Cate Blanchett's character are working together. he is totally convinced, but at the end we see that she was playing her game. That's also one of the reasons why he's falling so low, because he thought that he could do some money together with her, but at the end she was the smartest one. And that's exactly what happens when they encounter the first time, when the second half of the movie, almost during the second half of the movie, switches to the city where Bradley Cooper's character is doing successful shows. They encounter Kate Blanchett's character and Bradley Cooper's character. They encounter the first time, and there it seems that he's the strongest, he's the smartest, which I think this is the point where he realized, oh yeah, I can do some money, I can do some kind of business together with her, without realizing that she's actually the smartest one of them, of both of them together. So it's not the typical Guillermo Del Toro movie. If we think that Guillermo Del Toro normally features like the fantastic fantasy world with maybe monsters, and also his previous movies, earliest movie were kind of horror style, but always with this typical unique mood that I got to appreciate in The Shape of Water as well. He's playing a lot with kind of color, the tone, the saturation. It's just giving a unique, it's really transporting yourself into the picture, but also into the period of time that is displayed. So that's my little breakdown. I highly advise you to see this movie, because it's really, in my opinion, it's very artistic movie. It's not just about a storytelling, it's very artistic, it's very transporting yourself into this world. So definitely go check it out. If you like this video, remember to subscribe, like the video, and see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.